Welcome to WWE Talk Podcast number 9. I'm going to be reviewing Extreme Rules, Monday Night Raw this last week, talking about the brand split. Well, I talked about the brand split. About with the brand split. Let's get Extreme Rules done first, and Raw done. Then we'll go into the brand split draft, all the good stuff. Okay, start Extreme Rules off with the kickoff show. Billy Boy's coming out for a promo. Big Cass kind of comes out. It was an okay segment. Big Cass, I took him out. No Enzo. At Extreme Rules, but what can you do? He returned on Raw the next night. Then we had Baron Corbin take on Dolph Ziggler in no disqualification match. It wasn't really much of a no disqualification match, to be honest. It's a good match and all. They worked pretty well together, Corbin and Ziggler. Corbin won. He beat Ziggler with the end of days. Before that, he hit Ziggler in the nuts. Low blowed him. Hit the end of days, beat Ziggler. Hoping the feud would be over then. But no, there's another match on Raw. It's coming Monday. A wrestling match. Thought it was a good match. Corbin won, which was the right choice. Have Corbin win. Next, we start the pay-per-view, the main show. Start with Anderson and Gallows, the club, taking on the Usos. This was actually a really good match, a very physical match. The Usos met Anderson and Gallows on the going up the entranceway. They were inside the ring, outside the ring. Very physical match with these two. The Usos flew like they usually do. Anderson and Gallows won, which is the right choice. And Anderson and Gallows dominated a good part of this match, which was good. They look good in this match. They won with their magic killer, Anderson and Gallows, so I thought this was a really good match. Next, we had Rusev versus Kalisto for the United States title. Rusev won, beat Kalisto, became the new United States champion. Right call again. Rebuild the U.S. title with Rusev. Rebuild Rusev at the same time. This was a good match for what it was. Way to build up Rusev, make him look strong, pretty much. He dominated a good part of the match. Kalisto got some offense in, so that was good. Hopefully they make Rusev a dominant U.S. champion and don't serve him up to John Cena right off the bat when he comes back. Because there's talk of Cena winning the U.S. title on Raw finally. But with the brand split, that may change plans. I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. But I hope not. Next, New Day came out. They cut a promo about the Vaudevillains, how they're going to win tonight. And then the New Day did beat the Vaudevillains. This was a good tag team match with these two. They worked well together. The Vaudevillains gimmick, it's a throwback. I get that. But I think their gimmick gets old really quick. Fans aren't into their gimmick because they got no reaction. I don't think the Vaudevillains are going to be pushed much, unfortunately. They're good wrestlers. They're a good tag team. It's just a gimmick, I think, is a little too old-fashioned. It worked well in NXT, but on the main roster, not so much. But the match was good. Vaudevillains got a good amount of offense in this match. It was, I believe it was Kofi and Big E in this match. It was a very entertaining match. I like New Day. The New Day can be very entertaining at times. New Day can be. Next we had Miz taking on Owens, Sami Zayn, and Cesaro in a fatal four-way. This match, the IC title match, was amazing. Match of the year, it was a great match. There was so much stuff going on in this match. Not even funny. Cesaro with all of his European uppercuts. He did the big swing. Sami Zayn flew outside the ring onto Owens and I believe The Miz. They fought inside the ring, outside the ring. It was all over the place. There's a lot of close pinfalls, a lot of false finishes, which made the match better. In the end, we saw The Miz come take advantage of Sami Zayn hitting his kick onto Cesaro. Him and Owens pulled him out of the ring. They fought outside the ring. Miz came in and pinned Cesaro. 1, 2, 3. Miz won. Sami Zayn let his hatred for Owens stop him from winning the Intercontinental title. So, kind of continues that feud in some ways. Fantastic match. The Intercontinental title match was fantastic. It was great. Some would say match of the night, and they'd be right. A tie between that and Reigns and AJ Styles. But Miz won. A great match. Next, we had the Ambrose Asylum. Mixed feelings and reactions to this match. One, the match went on way too long. I'll agree that. The match went on way too long. It did. I agree that. I love the use of the thumbtacks and of the barbed wire bat. Glad they used those two things. That was really cool. I give Jericho credit for taking the thumbtack spot on his back and arms. Ambrose hit 30 D's into the thumbtacks. That's some tack sucking him. Pinned Jericho 1, 2, 3. Beat Jericho. So they gave Ambrose a couple of big wins, which is good. They threw each other into the cage. They claimed they used all the weapons, pretty much. They used the strap. They used the kendo stick. They used the mop. They didn't use the plant at all. They did use the straight jacket though. The match did go on too long, but I think it still was a good match. But it did go on too long. It did drag at times. It did go on too long, but I still liked and enjoyed the match. It did go on too long though. Ambrose won, which is good. No problem with that. Next, we had Charlotte versus Natalya for the women's title in a submissions match. Ric Flair was banned from ringside. It even came out towards ringside. Charlotte would forfeit the title to Natalya. I was disappointed in this match. I really was. This match could have been so much better. It was kind of short. They didn't give it enough time, I don't think. They could have got some time off the Ambrose match, give it to this match. The ending was so stupid. Another screwy, controversial finish. Ric Flair's music came out. Because all you could see was this person's back to you with a Ric Flair robe and wig. Turned out to be Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke came out, distracting Natalya, interfered. Charlotte ended up putting the figure eight on Natalya. Natalya tapped out. Charlotte won. She's still your women's champion. I'm so sick of these stupid endings to these women's matches. Controversial, screwy finishes to women's match. I'm getting sick of those finishes. I really am. It makes Charlotte look kind of weak, saying she can't win matches on her own. They did the same thing with freaking Nikki Bella tiring. Here we go again, all over again. Same thing, just about. Instead of making Charlotte look strong by winning on her own, she needs Dana Brooke's help to win. Oy vey. Next, the main event. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This was a great match. AJ Styles took some crazy ass bumps. He got back body dropped through a table, power bombed through a table. They fought through the crowd. He took a spear outside the ring. AJ did the Styles Clash. Then did another Styles Clash into a chair. Roman Reigns kicked out both. I think Roman Reigns kicked out too much stuff, to be honest. Roman Reigns should not be kicking out of a Styles Clash on a freaking steel chair, for one. Reigns shouldn't be kicking out of that at all. That should have been where AJ Styles won and became the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Period. It's a great match. Reigns kicks out. He come in. He's starting to be like Super Reigns, and we don't want that. We don't want Super Reigns. We don't want Super Cena. That's what we don't want. But I thought the match was great. Reigns won with the spear, caught AJ Styles in midair. AJ Styles was going for the phenomenal forearm. Yeah, AJ Styles. Reigns didn't technically kick out the Styles Clash on the steel chair. The Usos pulled AJ Styles off the pin, so Reigns didn't kick out of it. So he didn't kick out two Styles Clash. The Usos got involved. Gallows and Anderson got involved. They came out, took out Reigns. The Usos came out. They took each other out, and then they interfered some more. In the end, we saw AJ Styles go for the phenomenal forearm, and Reigns caught him in their first spear, pinned him 1, 2, 3. Reigns won. Still champ. Then after he got his hand raised, Seth freaking Rollins returned, pedigree. Roman Reigns stood tall, holding the title up. But for the love of God, Seth Rollins needs a new finisher. Needs a new finisher. Give Rollins a new finisher, please. Don't make him do the pedigree anymore. He needs a finisher of his own. Let's bring him back to curb stomp. Or it's him doing the Phoenix splash off top rope, something. Give him his own finishing move. Overall, I thought Extreme Rules was good. Good pay-per-view. A lot of good and great matches. Wasn't really extreme. Could have been more hardcore, more extreme. I like the thumbtacks. I like the barbed wire bat being used. AJ Styles and Roman Reigns match was extreme. They used steel chairs, steel steps, the announce table. They fought all through the crowd. That was good. Overall, I give it a B. Good, entertaining pay-per-view. Next, Monday Night Raw. I thought Raw was good this week. They had Monday Night qualifying matches, would make the matches more important, which was good. So I like that. So you know, we know Seth Rollins would be on Raw, so that's people were looking forward to that. We start Raw with Seth Rollins coming out, cutting a promo. Started off as maybe he's talked about him returning. He's been gone for so long, it's good to be back. Talk about Roman Reigns, how he never lost the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, how he made a statement at Extreme Rules. Then he turned on the fans and went heel. He's gonna get cheered no matter what. Especially going against Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins is gonna get cheered no matter what. Going against Roman Reigns. Period. Roman Reigns is not a freaking babyface. Open your eyes, Vince, and especially you, Triple H. Roman Reigns needs to be a heel. Period. I know you're doing a brand split, the draft. Reigns be on one show, Cena will be on the other show. So I get the heel turn, man. It probably won't happen now because of that. So good start to Raw. Good promo. Good promo by Seth Rollins. Reigns comes out. Rollins gets out of the ring. Shane comes out and announces at Money in the Bank. At Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Roman Reigns will defend his WWE World Heavyweight Championship against Seth Rollins. This is the last pay-per-view before the draft and the brand split. Battleground will be the next pay-per-view. So, interesting what they do there. Next is our first Money in the Bank qualifying match. Sami Zayn versus Sheamus. This was a good match. They worked pretty well together. Sheamus got a lot of good offense in. Zayn looked good in this match. Sami Zayn won with the hula kick. He pinned Sheamus 1, 2, 3 clean, which I thought was weird and shocked. I was surprised Sami Zayn won. I'm glad he did win. Sami Zayn advanced on to the Money in the Bank ladder match. So I'm sure he'll do some crazy stuff off the ladders. Excuse me. Well, oh, he ain't good now. So good match with Sami Zayn and Sheamus. I enjoyed it. Next, we had the New Day come out for a promo. How they beat the Villains last night. How Raw is 1200 episode. They're celebrating a birthday. They had a birthday cake out there. Raw's on 1200 episodes, and the Social Outcasts come out. They attack the New Day. Big E was joking around about throwing the cake in the fans' face, JBL's face, Cole's face, Saxon's face. So they had a match. New Day won. They beat Social Outcast. They better not do New Day and Social Outcast for titles at Money in the Bank, for the love of God. Let's not go there. Let's not do that. Good fucking Lord Almighty. Oh. Next, we have Cesaro versus The Miz in the Money in the Bank qualifying match. Cesaro got his win back. Cesaro did the big swing, did his European uppercuts. Very good match. Miz got good on offense in. Maurice interfered, tried to interfere. Cesaro won with the neutralizer. Pinned Miz 1, 2, 3. Cesaro's in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Enjoyed this match. It was a good match. These two worked very well together. They had good chemistry together. I liked it. Good match. Next, we had Y2J, Chris Jericho versus Apollo Crews in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. This is another good match, a new, fresh match we haven't seen before. So that was good. Apollo Crews botched a move here. Jericho's lion salt. He was supposed to catch Jericho. He never did. He ended up getting kneed in the head or something. Jericho won with the code breaker. It was a okay to good match. They worked pretty good together. You know, Jericho won. He was on to the limit. Jericho's going to stick around for a while, which is cool. This is the most full-time he's been in years. Long he's been around for a long time, which is cool to see him stick around for a while. Next, we have Big Cass come out. Then he brought up the returning Enzo Amore. Good pop. These two are great. I love Enzo and Cass. They're one of my favorite tag teams right now. They're one of my favorite tag teams right now going forward. They are. I enjoy Enzo Cass a lot. They have good catchphrases. They're entertaining. Enzo is great on the mic. Has a charisma. Big Cass is good. Pretty good on the mic too, actually. Not bad. He'll get better as time goes on, especially if he's learning from Enzo. Cass is pretty good in the ring too. Very athletic for his big size. So Vince really likes Big Cass right now. Then the Dudley Boys came out. Ended up being Big Cass versus Bubba Ray. Very short match. Not much to say about it. Big Cass won in like 3 minutes, whatever it was, 5 minutes, whatever it was. They've been pushing Big Cass. He's been dominating. So next we had Charlotte Flair, Dana Brooke coming out for the state of the women's championship, which wasn't really about the women's championship too much. Charlotte came out here and told her father to get out of her ring. She no longer needs Ric Flair by her side. She has Dana Brooke now, so why would she need Ric Flair? Charlotte did really good here. Good on the mic, sold it well. So this is some of Charlotte's best stuff, best mic work she did here. But this came out of nowhere. Charlotte dumping her father came out of nowhere. They were kind of stuck with Dana Brooke because initially they had nothing for Dana Brooke, and I guess they didn't want her by herself. So they're either gonna put, Dana Brooke with Eva Marie or Charlotte. I'm glad they went with Charlotte because it would have been much worse if they went with Eva Marie. So I'm glad they went with Charlotte. It's a weird pairing, yes. I don't know where they go with Charlotte and Dana. I know Natty and Dana Brooke will probably feud. I don't know who Charlotte feuds with next. But you'd think it'd be Paige or Sasha Banks. I'm hoping they bring Paige back on Raw Monday and they start that Charlotte Paige feud. Hope and pray. This was a good segment. Talk about how her father was gone when she was growing up. He wasn't there, and it broke her heart. And now that she is the woman, she's a woman champion. She doesn't need him anymore. So Ric Flair left. Ric Flair left. That's how the segment ended. Next, we have Dean Ambrose taking Dolph Ziggler in a Money Bank qualifying match. Good match for these two. Worked well together. They did the typical moves. Good match. Ambrose won. Ambrose was won a lot of matches in a row now, which is good. I've enjoyed. You bloody bastard. Ambrose beat Ziggler. Good match. Back and forth action. They worked well together. And Ziggler hit the famouser. Ambrose hit his elbow off the top rope. Ambrose did the suicide dive through the ropes onto Ziggler. Entertaining match. Fans were into it, so that's good. Ambrose won, which was good. Next, we had the main event. AJ Styles came out, cut a promo about how he lost Roman Reigns, how if it wasn't for the Usos and the club, he probably would have beat Reigns for the titles. Brought Gallows and Anderson out. And they didn't agree with AJ's statement. They went back and forth on the mic. AJ said that he wants to do this on his own. He wants to win on his own, not help from anybody, but he wants to stay friends with Gallows. He doesn't want that. They said they weren't friends anymore. They're going their separate ways now. I think this is going to lead to a feud with AJ Styles in the club and Finn Balor. Finn Balor is supposed to come up and join Gallows and Anderson. They're supposed to be the bulletproof group to feud with AJ Styles. I don't know who would help AJ Styles in this feud. That I don't know. That may change because of the brand split now. Let's wait and see what happens. Next, we had the main event: Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles in the Money Bank qualifying match. This was a great match. These two worked so well together. So much back and forth action. AJ tried for the Styles Clash a couple times to get countered. AJ countered the power bomb a couple times. AJ flew outside the ring. Very good match. I was entertained by this match. It was a good main event for Raw. Overall, I thought Raw was good. I'd give Raw maybe B, C, somewhere around there. Thought Raw was good, entertaining. Had some good and great matches. My qualifying matches were good. Give it a B minus. Now to get into the brand split. First, Sasha Banks has been cleared to return. So she should be back any time now. She worked a house shows this weekend. She worked last night in a tag match with Paige and Becky Lynch. So, you know, I don't know why the game hasn't started yet. Anyway, so Sasha Banks is cleared to return, so that's good. Apparently, The Undertaker is pissed off at Vince. I don't know why. I didn't say why he's pissed off at Vince, but for some reason, Undertaker's mad at Vince right now. Not returning Vince's calls. Vince wants to take her to work SummerSlam, so it's waiting to see what happens between those two going forward. I don't know what Vince did to piss off Undertaker. I guess Vince wanted Undertaker to lose to Shane at WrestleMania, but I guess Undertaker didn't want to, or I guess Undertaker didn't want to lose, or they said that Vince wanted Taker to lose at WrestleMania to Shane. But let's see what happens with those two. Now, they'll be announced earlier this week. I think it was Tuesday. That SmackDown will be going live starting July 19th on Tuesdays. I think it's great. Great, long overdue. SmackDown should have been live a long time ago. I'm so happy that SmackDown's going live. It needs to be live. No more spoilers. I think SmackDown being live every week, more people might tune into it, especially now. They also announced that SmackDown has their own unique roster. So Monday Night Raw, they're doing the draft. The draft's coming back. The draft right now is scheduled for the July 11th Raw. So it should be very interesting with the brand split. The brand split is back. The brand split will start January 18th on Raw and January 19th on SmackDown. That's when the draft will start in effect. Those two shows. But the draft is the 11th, July 11th, Monday Night Raw. All the time will be on SmackDown one last time. Then starting Raw, be the Raw talent. Starting SmackDown, so I think it does be the SmackDown talent. I think the brand split is a very good idea. Right now, they really need to shake things up, and they are. So I'm happy about that. Glad they're shaking things up. I think hopefully the brand split will be good. I'm going to give it a chance. I like the idea. I'm going to give it a chance and see what they do with it. Right now, the plan right now is to have 2 world titles. And I like having the 2 world titles because it makes SmackDown feel bigger if they have their own world title. I get it may not the world titles may not feel as big as the title on Raw. I understand that. I get that. But SmackDown needs its own world title. And they made their mind up about the tag division. They're either going to have the tag division just flow on both shows, or we're going to have a second set of tag team titles. So, and they haven't decided what they're going to do with the women's division yet either. They have 2 women's titles, or have the women's division on just one show. They haven't decided that yet. They're still talking about a lot of stuff. Right now, Reigns is going to be the face of Raw. Cena's going to be the face of SmackDown. That's the plan as of right now. That could change between now and July 11th Raw. Right now, the Intercontinental title is going to be on Raw, and the U.S. title is going to be on SmackDown. That's what I've read. But that could change between now and the draft as well, so wait and see. So, should be interesting. I'm looking forward to the draft. Should be fun. Fun Raw show. Hopefully they do this when the brand split good. And what they're supposed to crown the world champion for SmackDown at the Battleground pay-per-view. So it gives the Battleground pay-per-view more of a meaning to it if they do it then. So that's cool too. I'm looking forward to this. See how WWE does it. Yeah, hopefully they don't screw it up. I don't know. I don't have to think about having 2 tag title belts or have tag team minutes. So I don't know which would be better. Probably if you have tag champions float. What does the other shows tag teams do for that month when their tag champs are feuding with somebody on Raw for that month? Then the next month is feuding with a tag team from SmackDown. What does Raw tag teams do for that whole month until the next pay-per-view is on? It's just they could have 2 women's titles, 2 set of tag titles. They could do that. They did that in the last brand split. They had 2 women's titles. Just don't bring back the Divas title. Do not bring back the Divas title. Don't do that. Don't do that. So make another women's title. Put it on SmackDown. AJ Lee, I really face a SmackDown women's division. Just saying. Put Sasha Banks on there. Put Paige on there. You can have Charlotte stay on Raw with Natty and Becky Lynch and Dana Brooke. And whoever else you want on Raw in the women's division. I get there's not a lot of top women wrestlers right now to split up in 2 different shows or 2 different divisions. Emma's hurt, Tamina's hurt, Naomi, I think it's cleared to come back now. There's been some injuries in the division, yes. It's not much really. But I think the brand split will be good. So it'll help out. More talent will be used on the shows. More talent will get a chance to get used and shine and see what they can do. Hopefully they have some better storylines, better feuds. I don't know which show AJ Styles is gonna be on, but I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think SmackDown will be the wrestling show, whereas the best wrestling, I think AJ could be on SmackDown, and that's a possibility, but who knows? Let's wait and see. Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I think is June 19th, I believe. We have the World Heavyweight Championship match, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. We have Money in the Bank ladder match with Cesaro, Owens, Ambrose, Y2J, Sami Zayn, and Del Rio so far. There's one open spot left in that Money in the Bank ladder match. Who's it going to be? Could be Cena. It could be Orton. They could have another match for it. That spot, I don't know. Interesting to see who gets that 7th spot. Also, they're teasing something on Twitter with these pictures they've been posting in the last 3 days of a house hashtag hatch. The third one is something under construction. The guy, some kind of soldering blowtorch kind of thing. It says extracting hashtag hatch. I have no idea what WWE is teasing on Twitter. Interesting. It has people talking, which is good. People are talking about WWE right now a lot with the brand split, the draft, the teasers. A lot of people are talking about WWE right now, which is good, which is what you want. It's already, the brand split's already succeeding. Everybody's talking about it. That's what you want. You want people to talk about your company, and that's what they're doing. So let's see where everything goes. John Cena returns on Raw tomorrow night, so don't miss that. Raw tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific on USA Network. Live, baby, live. Monday Night Raw should be good. Raw, I hope. We're gonna get Ziggler versus Baron Corbin again. We're gonna get the Dudley Boys versus Enzo and Kaz on Raw. So we know a couple of matches for Raw already, which is different. Hopefully tomorrow night ends the Corbin Ziggler feud. For the love of God Almighty, please let it end tomorrow night. But make sure you tune in and check out Raw tomorrow night. I know it's a holiday, so it may not be all that good for Raw tomorrow night, but because of the holidays, wait and see. Make sure you tune in to Raw. Until next time, it's been WTN Talk, podcast number 8. Until next time, see you guys later.